which I just completed a short while ago. I am someone who is obsessed with mastering French. I've found myself this amazing teacher, and my son and I study French together long distance since he is wrapping up his education in a location far away from me. And we both stay connected through our love for French through our classes. And this class overshot our time, and hence my slight delay today in joining our live stream. But this French class, honestly, it was so helpful in helping me get back into the mindset for tackling work in a methodical and meditative manner that allows us to connect with a state and a lifestyle that is intentional and that is authentic and that is value driven and that allows us to feel aligned with our purpose and our energy and our frequency so that we can aim to manifest our vision, our goals, our dreams, and leave behind not just the byproducts of that journey, but also our legacy. So this goes all the way to the top of neurological levels, a concept in NLP that I invite you all to explore, conceived by Robert Dilts, which addresses the fact that we all operate simultaneously across multiple levels, starting from our environment, our behavior. As we progress up the neurological levels, our alignment, our state of alignment involves us across multiple levels, which at the chunk down level, it would be our environment in terms of space and time. Above that, in terms of the way we behave, our actions, our reactions, our decisions. So how we are at an executive level. At the next level beyond that, in terms of our resources, both known and unknown, our capabilities, our gifts, our awareness, our whatever we can draw upon internally and consciously and unconsciously. And you know what, even externally, we have resources around us. Are we leveraging them? Are we making them work for us? Are we noticing them and connecting with creativity as we engage with them? And then we go further up the neurological levels towards our values, which are those non-negotiable aspects of our wiring that connect, that honestly, in my case, especially align my mind with my body and allow me to access myself holistically in terms of knowing where I stand with certain aspects of doing and thinking and living. And beyond, along with the values, we engage with those narratives that we've been forming since we were consciously aware of ourselves and of our life around us, our belief systems, which are our narratives, the stories we tell ourselves and the stories that we live by, which are open to constant change and flux due to our lived experience at a subjective level. And then we go beyond that to our core identity, who we are when we're in alignment across those earlier levels that I just mentioned. And from that core aligned sense of holistic identity, we start to connect with the vision larger than us in terms of our who we are doing this for, what we're doing it for, etc., etc. I see that someone has joined us. Hi, I'm waving back to you. It's great to see you. I see that we have some followers who have joined me for today's intentional working, co-working space. You know what? Now that I've touched upon how neurological levels are a way to test and check our alignment across all these levels of who we are and how we operate and how we connect with the world around us, let's now, on that point of awareness, turn on some music. I've got my intentional candles lit, and I'm all set to dive into work. Oh wow! I am based in South India, in Bangalore. Thank you for your query, and let's get things done. This is a great hour and a half within which we can get our goals met, And thank you for checking in and being part of this co-working community. So let's dive right in. Before I begin, I'll just let you know I love streaming music, and today I thought I'd bring in a classical tune. This is from a bit of Western classical music, Claire de Lune by Debussy. Hi, hello, good to see you. I see that people are signing in. Are we all ready to get started with our work goals and to get into that mind space of getting things done and being intentional? I hope to see some thumbs up as we do this together. And let's hit our music. Let me know if this is something that you enjoy. So here we go. Yes. I love playing quiet, meditative, non-disruptive music in the background so that it creates that ambience within which we can get our work done. Yes. So, a shout out to our YouTube channel that's providing the ambient music for today. Do look up the channel Relaxing Radio. Yeah, I agree with you. It helps clear our mind and connect with alignment. I totally agree with you on that. Thank you for sharing. So we've got our music on. I hope you're able to hear it through the live stream. And I'm all set to dive right in. My agenda today is to spend the first half of our time together tackling my email load, and I hope you're starting to connect with your immediate outcomes as well. And after the email load, I'm going to dive into my studies. So I'll check in with you after maybe the next 20 minutes. See you soon, and let's dive right in. Today, for a change, I'll set a target, a numerical target to keep myself working at a certain pace. I'm going to see if I can clear or deal with about 50 emails before we reconnect again. So here goes. All the best to you guys too. Take a few minutes off, and I think it's important to just hydrate. Wow, that was a lot of work to do that I just got done. So, yeah, I think the whole advantage of working together is we get to interact during our breaks and touch base and see, just let some energy out and let in something fresh as well. Hydration is important. So cheers as I drink. I'm going to tank up on water, and I hope you get to do so too. So maybe what I'll do now is I'll step away and get some steps in. This is a 10-second process, but it makes a big difference. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Spend 5 more minutes on my emails, and we'll see where, and then after that I'll take one more mini break, and we'll dive into my studies. All right, I'll see you on the other side of the next few minutes. It's amazing how a lot of our work these days goes across devices. I'll take another break and pause with the emailing for today, because as I check in with myself, I can sense that I'm feeling quite satisfied with the progress made, and it's time to move on to the next stage of my work, which would be my studies. For those of you who might be logging in a bit late, this is all about using the third place principle to connect as a community, working jointly and supporting each other through what I would describe as a mirroring process. It's something that I have used in the past in order to achieve goals and achieve momentum in extended periods of work. And it's something that can be a very easy solution when it comes to just being able to align yourself with a higher goal without pushing yourself too much artificially or through inner dialogue. This is such an instantaneous approach to connecting with the work state that is productive, that is resourceful, that is settling, that is meditative, and that is honestly very flowy. I'm a coach who runs my own coaching venture, www.intentioncoaching.online. And though a word that comes up a lot with clients of all ages and across genders is the word flow. And when they talk about flow, it sounds to me like they're describing a state of being. And it's a state that leaves them with a lingering sense of satisfaction and connection with the world at large and with themselves. A very powerful transformational state that over time adjusts them at a neurological level and helps them create a new default state of being, of intentionality. And I'll tell you the benefits of being intentional and knowing this as a default state. It not just helps one connect with work, it also helps one connect with play or pleasure or joy. How many of you, for example, have done something exciting or fun, such as attended a party or gone for a movie or gone for a trek, and found that neurologically, when you reflect back, you were not fully engaged with the moment and you were not present. And even though you put yourself through that experience that should have been pleasurable, afterwards you found that you missed out somehow. So So physically you were there, but mentally and spiritually, perhaps you might have felt absent. So work and play are, if you really think about it, not really different. They're both states that either work for you or work against you. And if your goal in life is to stay centered to your authentic self, stay connected to flow, and stay able to be in touch with your resources and your gifts, no matter whether you're achieving a work centric goal like this, or whether you're simply wanting to get as much pleasure as possible from play. This is an easy way to use work to create your new default state of being a flowy, focused, intentional being. Right? This is a way of life. So let's now get back into the flow of things, and I'll see you on the other side of my studies. Very excited about having used email to connect with a pace of being, and I'm now going to take that pace and move it on into my studies. See you soon. It's important for me to shut down tabs that are not needed anymore. Remember, one of my mentors taught me less is more. I'm going to reduce the tabs on my screen so that I get to focus only on the tabs that matter. Before I continue, I want to recommend my drink of choice. It's so simple, it's iced coffee. Just brew your coffee early in the morning, set it in the fridge, and this is, of course, assuming you're in a hot air environment like I am. This keeps you focused and going. This is my drink of choice. Of course, find something that helps you connect with your focus. Notice that I'm using multiple modalities to be in the state, because you know what? We live in a rich world. Let's partake. I have my music. I have my intentional candles. Just a little fun aside. I painted this myself, and I've made it very pleasurable, which makes this a very powerful anchor for me. I've got my lighting. I've got my drink of choice. I've got my lighting from the window set just the way I want it. And now my studies are on my page. I'm ready to dive in. Take a break, people. Yeah. Congratulations. According to my timer, we have accomplished close to 1.5 hours of steady work. And if you have been with me to this point from the beginning, good job. Seriously. But you know what? If you made it to this point from the beginning of our live stream, you didn't do it because you needed my validation. You did it because you connected with your own state of purpose and flow and identity and authenticity and capability, all the way down those neurological levels as we chunk down to the space that you made for yourself, like I have made for myself to get things done. The behaviors that flowed as we got into alignment, as we clicked into alignment and became our most intentional selves. So, you know what? Pat on the back, and now that you know what this momentum feels like, allow it to carry you forward if you wish to continue with your pace of work until you know in your gut that you're done for the day. In my case, Since I now have some social engagements coming up, I will call it a night. And over here it's almost 5 p.m. at my in my corner of the world. So I'm going to call it a night, and then shut down for today, and just go ahead and continue with my more active social engagements, and go to bed tonight feeling completely satisfied with the way we have managed to get back to an intentional way of doing things. So I appreciate you all being patient and waiting for a week when I was on traveling and not able to do this live stream at that point. But you know what? I love doing this live stream so much that I couldn't wait to get back and resume this rhythm with you. So take care, stay intentional. I am planning to pick up the pace tomorrow or day after, and I will post the time and slot of our next work together session on LinkedIn or on the YouTube channel where the playlist has been mentioned. So please do watch that space to keep track of when we do this again. There may be a slight delay of a few minutes before I begin my next live stream. That's only because I am ensuring that life does not get in the way of me doing this with you consistently on a regular basis. So, good night from my end, good morning, and good afternoon to wherever you are on this planet. And stay intentional and enjoy the flow, and notice what it's like to click into alignment with yourself and your abilities and your goals. Bye, guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care.